Bro, it's always Rouge the Bat, never Rouge the Titty. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today, and only today, we are here to talk about my favorite Sonic opening intros. Alright, I'm talking about the whole shtick, alright, the whatever Sonic speed. Alright, of course, y'all know the drill, y'all know the wave. Subscribe to your boy, continue to like the videos and all that stuff. But if all of you remember, my rule for my top 5 is always I only tell you the number one, but that it's the number one, and the rest of the 4 are shuffled. All right, that way no one can argue like number 3 should have been hired from number choice better. All right, listen, none of that. I like to keep it clean, civil. You'll know my 4 favorite, and of course my number 1 will be very obvious. So of course I'll be like, hey, that's my number 1. So without further ado, all right, listen. Let's get right into it, man. Let's not mess around. My first pick that I got over here is the Sonic Mania opening animation. I mean, bro, this thing is a love letter to the fans. I mean, like, this is what people wanted so badly, right? I mean, with the marketing that Mania had, just having an opening intro that was animated, Tyson has doing incredible work on it with hyper potions on the track. But I adore this intro. I think it's fantastic. It's incredibly well animated, and it sets the tone so perfectly well. It's one of those things you could just watch over and over endlessly, and you'll just always have that dumb smile on your face. The way Sonic is animated, like classic Sonic designed by Tyson, is just fantastic. The level of how quick paced it is, it's just so fun. It's so well done, and it sets the tone right away of just how much you miss these characters. And of course, obviously Sonic OVA, what's it called, Sonic CD style intros, what people wanted for so long. So one of my favorite intros, feels good, super well designed, and I just love it so much. The updated version they did for Plus is even better, you know, where you got the other boys doing the handshake with the colors, and I just love it. From the music with hyper potions to the animation style, everything. I just adore the Mania opening so much. Next up, the Sonic Riders opening, bro. I'm gonna hit you with Sonic Speed, bro. You want to talk about something hype, something different that sets the tone? The Sonic Riders opening intro is that. I mean, first of all, right, made by Studio Wit, the guys who worked on the first few seasons of Attack on Titan. You could tell they have that bold outline look, very, very, you know, unique camera angles and all that stuff. They have a certain design animation to them, but man, this intro is incredible. First of all, it's animated, which is always a plus to me. It's got this distinct art style, which is done in these games, which is like the what's it called, the shadows are sort of like these just completely dark outlines, and they look just so cool. And everything about like the movement of this, to the way like the characters swiftly move around, to the music, I mean, like, it's so good, dude. I'm gonna hell yeah, it's so good, bro. I'm gonna show you, and it's just so good. It sets the tone right away that you're going to this extreme speed, extreme gear. It's so bouncy too. I love that. It's one of those intros you always just want to play anytime you open the game. It's got little touches like right here. You see the bad guy pushing down Tails. Sonic, one of my favorite things here, does the reverse, gets his buddy, and it's a mix of hype, and it's just so well animated, so good. I love it so much, and that's what I want. People honestly love the Riders games for this. It's kind of like Mario Strikers. People love that art style so much, even though it doesn't matter to the game itself. Like, the game itself is animated like this, but it's the style that you associate and you remember it with, and it's just so distinct that I love it so much. Shout out to Sonic Riders for that intro. Next up, my third pick, Sonic Colors. I mean, da na 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 na. I love this intro. You want to talk about an intro that is pure joy, nothing evil, just sets the tone incredibly well with the song Reach for the Stars, one of my favorite Sonic songs. And you just have something so incredibly well made here. First of all, you get all the Wisp jumping around here. It sure to me is iconic for me specifically. Like, I remember, like, this intro to this day when I play this game, I am not allowed to skip it. And this moment right here, this shot right here where Sonic starts running like this, just endlessly repeated that part. Like, everything about these, there's so many iconic shots, like just Sonic up here with the Wisp doing the hand bump right here, the fizz up right there to fuse into it, and then this shot right here, this wall shot was my life as a kid. I don't know what it was. There was something about the way Sonic lands on this wall and then looks up and just like that hope, that hype, that energy. I just love it so much, man. It's just so beautiful. Then, you know, he gets the drill whisk, he goes on the ground, you know, I mean, the song keeps going, and it just, the colors feel so right, man. The way it transitions in design and all that, and I just love it, man. It's fantastic, super well made, and it fits the tone of the game so. And of course, you got the guy going tonight, which is fantastic. So I love that one. And of course, another one I love that a lot of you love is the Sonic of Unleashed opening animation. I mean, you've seen this opening a million times through everything, right? You've all seen it. This is one of the most iconic, I'd say, just video game openings in general, but just iconic Sonic intros. I mean, first of all, the CG to this day is better than like most CGs that games have. The budget they spent on this opening alone must have been unbelievable. I believe it was Blur. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong on that one. But either way, this intro, the studio that made it incredible, the way Sonic bashes through the enemies, the movement of Eggman, the level of just how high quality the textures are. Like, look at all the level, the way it captures Sonic's speed, bounciness, and all of it. It is just so incredibly well coordinated. And this, what's funny about this intro is it serves more than an intro. It's effectively the opening cutscene of the game, and it's just so incredibly well done. You know, it's got its own song. You know, you've got this whole scenario going on here, and that's just so well done there. And I love it, bro. Everything about it so well made. Then you get Sonic turning to Super Sonic, which is also just one of the hypest things. You love to see it. I adore it, man. Like, it's everything about the Unleashed intro like fits the theming of Sonic in general, but it's also just so well made, and it's so gorgeous. And like, you basically, like I said, you get the whole effective opening cutscene of the game, but I still count it as an opening cinematic just because, you know, it is still very hype, very well produced, and it's iconic. You know, even this, I always love opening it. And it's just so good, man. So well designed, so good. Sonic gets center. It is what it is, Dark Gaia. But yeah, of course, Sonic Unleashed, one of my favorite intros. Now, the number one a lot of people love and adore, and that is my number one, always has been, always will be. It is, of course, you all know it, baby. You all know it, bro. Sonic CD, man. The Sonic CD opening, it is just pure eye candy. It is pure joy. It is incredible. I believe this was made by Toei. I could be, I always confuse it. There's Toei, and then there's another person that worked on it. I believe it was Ujune or something. I'm not sure. It was one of these two that worked on it. But either way, Sonic CD opening is incredible. Not only for the song, but first of all, the style of classic Sonic here that they've got going on here is beautiful. I just love the way it looks. I love the way it's designed. And just look at it, like the way Sonic is so bouncy, the way you get like those big backdrop moments of him running, the way he's just so well expressed just through his movement. The track Sonic Boom. You could also get Toot Toot Sonic Warrior in the Japanese version. But man, what an awesome intro. Like, the amount of shit that's going on, the way it captures Sonic's speed, and the way it is just so fluid. It's so beautiful. It's so nice, and it sets the tone for the game right away so well. But it's like, it's beyond the game. It just created this style that, like, even the spin dash, like, you can feel the flow of it, which is so good. And I think that's what this intro is, super unique, and it's so well designed, man. I just adore it with all my, the way you see like the big Sonic shadow in the beginning here, like almost like he's close up to those, and everything is just, and the rainbows he's leaving, like everything about it is so dope. And like, as much as I adore the Sonic Mania intro, this one has so much more flair and like sense of speed to it, and I just adore it so much. I think they did an incredible job with it. So yeah, that has always been my favorite one, always will be, and I adore it so much. So guys, let me know, what is your favorite Sonic opening? There's a ton more I could have mentioned. I mean, like, you know, Sonic Heroes one is iconic. The adventure games have some that people really adore. The Team Sonic, the Sonic Racing ones are also really dope. But those are my top 5. Guys, let me know yours in the comments below, what you thought of mine and which one you would pick. So thank you all for watching. I love you. You're the best. And goodbye. Stay hype. Woo! I didn't stop recording.